Hello everybody, my name is Nathan and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series in Hearts of Iron 4 Star Wars Executor. Star Wars mod where essentially Darth Vader's ship has crash landed on Earth on January 1st, 1936. So we'll just read off our quick little introduction and then kind of jump into the mod itself. After taking the nearly completed Super Star Destroyer Executor for test flight, accompanied by many high-ranking officials in the Imperial Army and Navy, catastrophe struck. What was supposed to be many-hour jump through hyperspace to allow guests on board to take general tour. The ship suddenly lurched out of hyperspace into the gravity well of a planet, sending it down to the surface. Thankfully, due to the skill of the commanding crew, we were able to use our engines to move ourselves over land, narrowly escaping a watery grave. So basically, do we want to have Grand Moff Tarkin, or do we want the Darth Vader to be in charge? I think we're going to have Tarkin be in charge here. I'm just trying to see, what modifiers do you have? Your political power gain plus 15%, or all of these modifiers, which seems significantly better. The Tarkin's going to be in charge. We have a single Stormtrooper division, but Darth Vader in charge here. And we'll put him on the board with a rock, that is fine. So this is basically as close as vanilla as I've played in probably since Man the Guns actually first came out. So basically every other country should have their vanilla focus trees. I haven't put any other like focus tree mods or anything on it, so this is basically just vanilla except with some Star Wars characters in it. So let's go to our national focus. As you can see, it is quite large. It is very, very, very large. Nothing more in depth than you would have expected. So first things first, we're going to deploy the Stormtroopers. We're going to get 4 Stormtrooper divisions, as well as a handful of commanders. And I have been looking through this tech tree, or the focus tree, I should say. We're going to declare war on some people in the future, reinforce bases. But I was looking down here, and I did notice Orbital Bombardment. This is one of the final things you can even get through the focus tree. Once we actually rebuild the ship, because right now it's crashing, very much broken. We'll be allowed to bomb anywhere on the planet at will when we get concussion missiles. Well, that seems extremely good to me. If you go to a research thing, you can see there's a bunch of new technologies. Like land doctrine is basically the same. The boats are the same, but ignore that. Other than that, everything is pretty good. We also got a bunch of nice technology unlocked, so we can basically our normal standard for opening, we're no longer going to do. So it is 1936. Let's go for support weapons. Let's go for armor transport. Well, first things first, I definitely want artillery. And then let us go for some fighters. So these are basically Republic era fighters. Eventually, we're going to get into better and better stuff. I'm not too sure how well these, 3,500 kilometer range is actually insane. 2,000, 7,000 for the bombers, 6,000 for the interceptors. I think in vanilla, the basic fighters had 500 range. So it's pretty good. Air attack, air superiority. Again, I don't know how this actually compares to, say, the normal tech tree. I don't know if our troops are going to be a million times better than theirs, just to begin with. We have our unique unit, the 501st Division. And that is good. We're not allowed to train any more of these guys right now, but soon we'll deploy our Stormtroopers, go up to speed 5. I know nobody's in basic training. I'm not allowed to train anybody. So please keep that in mind. I also have no military factories. Right now we're basically in the middle of a desert with 2 dockyards in it. So you are worth 50 political power. It looks like eventually our first thing is going to be attacking the Middle East. Iraq on Saudi Arabia. I'm not too sure what the actual difference here is. Sith might conquer manpower, fascism spread. I mean, either way, you're getting more fascist. But everything looks pretty good. I did also notice that we could just join up with Hitler right away. The Hitler-Darth Vader alliance could be cemented. Also, just to say, there's no music playing. There we go. So hopefully once the Stormtroopers are deployed, we can actually start building some troops. I mean, I guess we could just go into the Division Designer. But we'll just wait for these guys to deploy it. It should hopefully be like a decent brigade. Yes, we have all these basic, boring humans over here. We got our excellent stormtroopers, which hopefully will be pretty good. The Grand Moff Tarkin at the down with the Executor. The Imperial Army breathes a sigh of relief that their faith in him is effective as an effective leader. Strong. Tarkin has been known to effectively lead the Imperial Navy for years. 5% more fascist. And naval co-op. No, we're single player. We don't need to do a co-op mode. We got our basic stormtroopers here. How are you? You're kind of garbage. Like, your 4 groups. I'm going to definitely increase you just to be blast infantry. My stormtroopers just seem like they're better. A little bit more defense, a little bit more breakthrough. Organization actually goes up if we add more stormtroopers in there. So you know what? Let's just have a 20 width of stormtroopers. I think that seems okay to me. We'll save that, make you a little bit better. Assign you to this front line as well. Darth Vader sick. A horrible, horrible, horrible news for us. Let's see. We have no industry right now. I would consider that pretty bad. We're stranded, which is negative 20% stability. But we are the Imperial military, which is a 10%. Like a power gain, factory output, planning speed. We got a lot of penalties because our ship is more or less just completely broken in the middle of a desert. What we can't do, and what we're going to do, is essentially to steal the industrial output of Iraq and Saudi Arabia. That seems pretty good to me. I'm liking that most of these focuses are just 35 days. So where is concussion missiles in this tech tree? That's nuclear bombs, missiles. I don't think it'd be infantry, right? No, it's definitely not here. Support. It might just be like a unique tech that doesn't even show up in this list at all. That is my best guess. Yeah, I don't even see it in the tech tree, so it's probably something that you can only get once you research that upgrade. So hopefully our stormtroopers can just completely destroy these Iraqi infantry. I'm not too sure. Okay, so survey's been complete. The Rhine has been demilitarized. The desert troops have returned from their survey and have made a survey discovery. The area in which the ship has crash landed is surrounded by numerous buildings that may have been a city. There's no telling how many survivors. Oh, we did just crush Kuwait. Understandable. There's no telling how the survivors may react to us destroying our homes, so measures must be taken to try to save the survivors and persuade them that we are shot down by a neighboring nation and put the blame on them. The alternative would be to execute the remaining survivors and keep our landing secret. Ability goes down a little bit more. Manpower goes by 35,000. No, we're just gonna murder them all. There we go. Just shoot everybody who's around. I think that's a good tactic here. So we need both of you. Land, defense, anti-air. Let's do some reconstruction. Why is Krakow not working? Where is Krakow in this list? I don't know. He's wanting to play Krakow. But we definitely do not play it, because apparently the song just does not work. Well, like half the songs for some reason do not work. I'm not too sure what's going on with the music in the mod. It seems a little bit broken. Also, you guys can paratroop. Okay, fantastic. Maybe at some point I'll actually use So many penalties, 50%. Okay, so we have no political power. It looks like we only have basically one person per slot. So attack, defense, and piercing temp. You're very good. Every upgrade that the Empire has seems to be wonderful. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by that. Bryn, what if I wanted to join the Allies? Would you say yes? No, we're not democratic enough for you. Native conscripts, Imperial soldiers. Nah, we're fine as is. Senior officers are in charge. Definitely can't allow the native conscripts to be in charge. That'd be ridiculous. Stay with everybody. Just Tarkin. Tarkin's the only one in charge here. We can command our droids to scavenge the area for pieces of the ship, allowing us to recycle materials from our droids. This would speed up the process in the long run. Alternatively, we can use those materials to create more weapons and stick with the droids we have now. So for more droids first. We can then begin to build some civilian factories. How long is that going to take? The 4th of February, 1939. Okay, that is a while. And you know, let's investigate a signal. We detected a signal coming from the north. Most likely from a city or mining colony due to the frequency of chatter we pick up from them. We should begin investigating so we can determine what the people inhabiting the planet are. Okay, well...
Got it.
Maybe we should actually read some of the flavor text in this mod, because I feel like a lot of the mod is just the flavor text. I mean, we're going to definitely kill Iraq and Saudi Arabia. There's no question about that. Spanish Civil War has begun. Does this matter to us at all? I don't believe so. Star chart misalignment. In our attempt to map our current position, our navigational officers have been entirely stumped as to our location within the galaxy. Our course was due to keep us from Quatre Yars to Fondor. By our navigation's best guess, we somehow overshot our hyperspace routes and went into an unknown region. However, no star charts come even close to our predicted location. Where are... Negative 5% stability, are you insane? Yeah, we're in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes, sir.
I really wish we had, like, Stormtrooper, models here. That'd be pretty cool.
Right away, sir.
But it's understandable why we do not. Okay, Darth Vader is actually going to be the Field Marshal. After that, let's put in... definitely the infantry officer. So Darth Vader can get upgrade. What do we want Darth Vader to do? You know, let's get some recovery rate here. Seems like an okay place to begin. The Iraqi troops are just training on our border, which is a little bit reckless. The signal is coming from a piece of radar equipment that split off when we crashed. Its location a few miles off west of a local town. Recovering a component of the ship would be near impossible without risking exposure. The town itself has factories that we could use to help reconstruct our ship. Would be a risk of us going to war with a nation protecting it. An alternative would be to cover the radar part at night. Radar station. Or we gain one more civilian factory. You know what? Let's get a radar station. We're gonna go for the Tarkin Doctrine. Rule through fear of force rather than force itself. The Tarkin Doctrine used fear and scare tactics in order to keep the populace in line. He believed that by using a large show of force that he could quell any thought of rebellion in the general populace. This form of leadership should suit us well on this alien backwater as we begin to show force in a local region. What's this? Makeshift defense. Like, defenses I just like don't think are very good for what we're going to do. Anti-air. Can you please, like, why do half the songs not work? Very, very strange. I'm gonna have to keep changing it every single time it just paused. The London naval treaties have been signed, so you are stormtroopers with some blaster infantry. Like, stormtroopers are just better in every way. I'm assuming they're just very expensive to train. Oh, you counter special forces, huh? No, let's make them, replace them with blaster infantry. Initiative goes down a lot, but I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Nobody contains 3 special forces. Maybe we're just actually not allowed to build more troops. Again, there's no storm. Oh no, there is stormtroopers in here. Okay. Okay, so we get rid of the stormtroopers. We'll train up 3 divisions here. So you need 600 infantry equipment. You need 1,000. I'm gonna save you. Oh no, I can't do anything with you. There's a special forces cap, right? Can I change your logo then? Nothing here really looks like a stormtrooper. I guess it's fine for now.
Yes, sir.
Well, these are all stormtrooper regiments. Okay. We got some rifles. We can't really do anything with the rifles quite yet. I mean, I guess we actually got support weapons. So basically, cavalry divisions. You are the same as motorized divisions. Probably should get some support equipment as well. 10 more days. Add 1 off-mat civilian military factory. Yeah, you're just infrastructure, so you know what? I think going with Tarkin was definitely the better choice here. And after this is done, we can go straight to phase 2. I don't even know if we really need dockyards at all. We're definitely going to go war with Iraq first. And I believe we should just be able to march our way straight across. Again, I don't know how strong our enemies actually are. And we can have the manpower, but we definitely don't have the equipment to do so. How did you get sick? You were a stormtrooper. How long are you going to be sick for? 29 days. You are done in less than 29 days. So I guess we'll replace you. Oh, Veers is here. Yeah, put Veers in charge. He's definitely going to be a better commander for us. Winter Specialist, probably is not super important right now. If we end up attacking like the Soviet Union, then we probably have more use for you. So phase 2. So you are basically building up like so many modifiers. It's actually extremely good. Direct control. I think we're going to go for a war industry. Definitely not the Senate. What am I, a coward? Democracy support? Get him out of here. I'm exploiting every single human that lives on this ship. So we're now at war with Iraq. So the 501st Legion is just extremely goddamn good. Like, just absurdly good. Your breakthrough's 230. Like, can one stormtrooper beat you? You actually have no commander, which seems like a real issue for you. How many men does Iraq have? They have 2 divisions, so these 2 that I'm currently fighting at this very moment. You guys can be very aggressive with this attack.
Let's get moving.
Okay, so guys, just keep on moving up the river. Definitely not. We're not going to subjugate Saudi Arabia quite yet. Yeah, I just want to attack Saudi Arabia at the moment. I guess we'll save up a little bit of political power for now.
Right away, sir.
You're going to march straight into Baghdad and then up to Mosul. And that should be Iraq dead.
Good shot.
They really don't think they have any more men other than that, so... Do I have any aircraft at all? No, I have no TIE fighters to begin with. A little bit of a shame, but what can you do? Oh, you have a military factory. Lovely. Definitely want to go for... I mean, what do you guys need? Is it just rifles? it is just rifles to begin with, so we'll start off with the rifles. We do still need the support equipment. We're also going to want to get the artillery pieces soon as well. And do we already want to start going for tanks? I mean, probably, right? Heavy... Light walkers, heavy walkers. Again, I really wish I could just compare this to, like, the normal divisions in the game, because I don't remember exactly what their stats are. Because, like, I imagine my guys are just better, but I don't know how much better they are. The Rock is going to die in just a moment. With a Rock being dead. What are troops here after this? Like, I'm surprised we're considered to be losing this. There we go. So they're dead. Take all states. Prepare for the invasion of Saudi Arabia. Imperial Command, we're getting quite strong. I don't know if it's possible for the world to ignore that Iraq just got invaded by essentially aliens. Depending on how you want to look at this. But we did get, you know, 2 military factories. It's going to take us 1,200 days to even get enough factory output here. Reconstruction discovery. During our examination of the wreckage of our ship, several inconsistencies were found by Imperial engineers. It appears that our ship's shield generators were incomplete. More so, the relativistic shield generators found on all hypership-capable ships were found to be entirely inadequate for a vessel of our size. Further investigation must be taken before we can make any hasty conclusions, as a result could be drastic. Not fantastic. Fears the stick. Good. Why are you awful? It doesn't really matter, because we should definitely beat you guys anyways. How many men do we lose? We have 410 troops in the invasion of Iraq. Still feel like that's way too many. Hopefully I won some gold medals. Was Darth Vader allowed to compete? Because I feel like using the Force might be considered cheating. But I'm not too sure. Wait, did they say... Did they not allow troops to go into, the Rhinelands? They backed down, huh? So Germany didn't even reoccupy the Rhineland. Also, why does the music keep stopping? Okay, the next few songs look like they should be good. Please attack. Thank you. I mean, you're stormtroopers, right? Like, I think you're wearing, like, environmental suits, so hopefully things are going fine for you. I don't know why the music mods... Not even the music mods. Why, Yeah, it's just strange that it's not working properly. Like, right now I cannot defend my entire border. But Saudi Arabia only has 3 divisions. With the shielding of our ship being inadequate by our best calculations, we are somewhere between 13 and 15 million light years from the nearest recognizable galaxy. Even then, we are disoriented. It seems that as if years have passed, they look like our projections, all estimates. Be thousands of years from now. Okay. Obviously unfathomable. This means that we will never see our homes again, and even if we did return home, it has been over 1,000 years since we left. Everything is gone. Hide the truth. Or general announcement. Negative 1% stability. We're already at like 13. You know, let's just do a general announcement. Even with our attack and defense penalties right now, I feel like this is still probably worthwhile. Like, we're still gonna win. It seems only fair that we share what we've learned with all the Imperials, as every single one of us is affected equally. We are all stranded. This is obviously depressing many, And we may even see men break down entirely. This is the reality of our situation now. Everything we once knew is gone. We must face it together. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. Not enjoy, you can always thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.